Hello, my name is Pete Knapp, and here is a little taster of a podcast I'm making called Tipping Points, where I ask environmental activists what tipped them into actively pushing for systemic change and becoming a pain in the backside for fossil fuel companies. Every episode will be on a different topic, and this one is about how religion can play its part in addressing the climate and ecological crisis. Other topics include comedy, sport, education, air travel, the police and the media. Here are some snippets from the religion episode featuring Reverend Tim Hughes and Reverend Sue Parfitt.
I wish our bishop had joined us in Insulate Britain. Would it have been possible for the government to have ignored it? The government would have then decided to insulate social housing rather than maintaining that iniquity of not doing it. I mean, I don't think the government could have ignored that. In which case, our bishops, they've been actually propping up the government and the government's attitude by not joining us. They should have actually been on the street with us and given us the legitimacy of their presence, but they've chickened out, and by doing that, they've actually thrown us to the dogs.
I think we've got to call that out, and I think in the new iteration of Insulate Britain, which will be another name and focus on another thing, it would be very good to have some placards saying, "Where are the bishops?" We've got to tackle this one.
I have had this conversation with them, what their retirement will be like. I've said I can't protect you, my children, from what's happening in climate change any more than you can protect your children from it. And how you're going to have that conversation with them, my grandchildren, I've no idea.
As oldies, we have both a particular responsibility and a huge freedom to do what we're doing. When I get out of prison, I'm going to spend a lot of time trying to recruit from the elderly and say, well, it's not, the question isn't why am I doing this? The question is, why are you not doing it?
I felt that the only way that I could actually demonstrate how he had muted climate science was by symbolically sewing my lips up as a sense of frustration.
The full episode will be coming out on Spotify, Podbean and many other podcast places on Christmas Eve. You can search for Tipping Points now and subscribe to get a notification upon its release. To suggest a question for future guests or episodes, please send me an email to tippingpoints, all one word, @imperial.ac.uk. Merry Christmas.